Well, welcome back, subscribers, to Richard's Reviews. This will be the last video until next Tuesday. And then I'll be doing a video Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm not exactly sure what time they'll be uploaded. Probably around this time or a little later. Since I got to work third shift at my other job, I got to kind of pretty much stay on a sleeping schedule. But anyway, today I was going to do a review on a Blu-ray that I own. It's a great. You'll see that in a moment. I'm gonna do a review of a Blu-ray movie that I own. Now, for the in my collection 5 films, that will be back next Wednesday. I'll be picking 5 movies from my collection and putting like some kind of like title to it. Like that one was like 5 films that not everyone likes. It'll be a different one. On Tuesday, next week on Tuesday, I'll be doing another horror film DVD review. And next Thursday, I will be finishing up on my collection of WWE, WWF wrestling figures from the 90s on to, I think it was like 2003 when I stopped collecting. But today, the review for my review today is the Blu-ray of Scarecrows. This is the cover. This is the back. Now, there is a flip side to this. That's the inside, and that's the flip cover. Right. Now, the special features on this Blu-ray is a new audio commentary with the screenwriter Richard Jeffries, director of photography Peter Dini, composer Terry Plummer, and audio commentary with director William Wesley and Kama Winkoff. The Last Straw, which is an interview with the special makeup effects artist Norman Cabiria. Cornfield Command, an interview with actor Ted Vernon. The trailer, storyboards, and the still gallery. Scarecrows is a film that where I lived at did not get a copy of this, so I had never got to see this until like 1997. When I had to go to a Blockbuster Video to rent it because the video store that I had never got it, and that video store went out in '97. I moved closer to Cincinnati, and I was able to rent it there. When I saw it, I really enjoyed it. Basic premise of this story is about these bank robbers that get on an airplane, and they take this young girl and her father hostage, trying to fly so they can get to a rendezvous point, I'm guessing. And in the meantime, things happen at this cornfield. Basically, it's a great film. If you haven't seen it, let me just give you a little synopsis of the story, okay? After a band of ex-military criminals pull off a multi-million-dollar heist, they hop aboard a plane headed for Mexico. But when one of their own betrays them, they suddenly find themselves on the ground and on the run through a field of scarecrows near an abandoned farmhouse. As the night sets in, the real terror begins. The men discover that there's a reason the farmhouse is empty, and now those who thought they were the hunters are now being hunted by an unimaginable and malevolent force. So, pretty much, it's bank robbers getting terrorized and killed by these scarecrows. The scarecrows in this movie, as you can tell from the front cover, they're probably... I don't get creeped out a lot by horror movies or films in general, but the scarecrows in this movie are pretty darn creepy looking. They don't really, their mouths don't really open. They walk with a slow force. There is a couple scenes in there where we actually see them kill somebody real fast. The blood in this is awesome. The acting is subpar. It's not bad. It's not good. It's sad to know that, what's his name? I believe I'm not sure if his name, one of the actors in this is no longer around. He passed away. He was I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. But, this is William Wesley, hasn't done many movies. Like I said, this was released in '88, and I don't think it actually saw a release date until like '89. And it didn't really play on a lot of like the HBO and Cinemax things until like the late '90s. And after I saw it in '97, I rediscovered it on Cinemax. They were playing it back in 2001, and I'm like, this is really cool, because I had seen it and I had forgotten about it, because it wasn't some, at that time I was seeing so many damn horror movies, it's crazy. But I liked it, and then I lost track of it, and then, like, I think it was in 2001, 2002, they were playing on Cinemax, and I saw it again. I was like, yes, I gotta tape this, because prior I didn't have it taped or hadn't bought it or anything. But it's really great. The gore in it, the blood that you see is really cool. The performances, some of the acting is okay. Some of it's kind of annoying. But I really think that William Wesley should have got a better... he got a lot of slack for this movie. Even though it's definitely a big cult following today, he didn't really get many jobs after this. I think he did like a Monsters episode or something like that, or like a Tales from the Crypt. But I do know that he directed in 2001 or 2002. He directed Route 666 with Lou Diamond Phillips, and yeah, that was a good movie. It had Stephen Williams also in that movie. That was a good movie too. Maybe I should review that one day. But basically, getting down to the nitty gritty, some of the scenes in it is one of the characters gets his head cut off, and then you see the head in like a pot or something, like somebody there talks, and he starts seeing things, and the ladies in it, I'm surprised they actually got killed in it, because this really, it wasn't like a stalk and slash film like you've seen in most of the 80s of Jason and Michael and Leatherface and Freddy Krueger, but this was totally different. Scarecrows were like, just killing people because they're trying to protect their the farmhouse, and you see like photos of the people that had died there that became Scarecrows. It's really good. It's a really great film. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend this. Buy the Blu-ray if you can. It doesn't come with the DVD, but the Blu-ray is just as fine with the set from Scream Factory. So, as far as rating, I would give this I'd give it a 6.5. Just for the soul creepiness of the film and the scarecrows that you see and the makeup that was done. I would rate it higher if it wasn't for some of the performance that got a little outrageous in it. But other than that, I mean, it's a really great movie. I mean, I've only seen it like 5 times, and so in that time period that I've seen it, it grew on me. I might even watch it later this week again to see what I missed on this review, because I haven't seen it in it's been just came out on Blu-ray in 2015. I really haven't seen it since 2015 when I bought it, so maybe I need to check it out and see if there's anything that I missed on this review. But as far as the movie, it's a very mean-spirited, because it says on here in the back that Twitch film, imaginative, mean-spirited, and goofy in perfect proportions, Scarecrows reps an intense and technically astute action horror hybrid. And the arrow in the head, frightening, incredible, bone-chilling, and bathed in dark atmosphere. I agree with both of those critics. I'm not a critic, I just review movies. But hey, if you enjoy this, definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. If you can get by some of the acting, and you look more to the scariness and the atmospheric of the scarecrows, that's what will lead you into continuing watching this on multiple viewings. Well, my name is Brad Richter. This is a 6.5 on the Richter scale. I'll check you out on next week with another horror film review. And to all my 285 subscribers, I really appreciate it and thank you. Only 15 away to 300. We're on our way, guys. So thank you. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or any suggestions. And give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you give it a thumbs down, that's fine too. I'll take it. I appreciate you, and I'll check you on the next video.